Scott, I think I heard you say the car is so good. What is going on? Do you have any idea yet?
Yeah, I'll just get held up, or you just get into a bad spot. You have to back off. You can't use the tire at the right spot. So really bummed for the Odyssey battery team. Like I genuinely feel like it should have been easy to transfer there. So yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay, thanks, Scott.
And Felix Rosenqvist misses it just by the skin of your teeth right there. Did you feel like your last lap might have been impeded a little bit?
Yeah, I did based on my first lap, and then kept going. And I had Schwartzman in front of me. He was like slowing down and going and slowing down. I don't know. He was slow as he was, and he also kept slowing down. So I just got really close to him, and I pitted because I was never going to improve anyway. So unfortunate, but yeah, it's tight as well. The first lap was almost enough, but I didn't really feel like we should have transferred there. So.
Thanks, Felix.
Kyle, you needed 0.04 of a second. You also finished a little bit earlier. Does that impact things at the track getting better or something else?
No, but what impacts it is one of the Carpenter cars in front of us. We got too close to them. They were just backing up. I don't know what lap they were on or what they were doing, but we were probably just outside of a second away, which I don't think it's technically impeding, but that's enough in a high-speed corner to cost you a handful of hundredths. I lost probably a tenth and a half in the back sector, so really upset about that, I'm not gonna lie, because we were on for like a 2 or a 3, and that would have easily transferred us and we would have had a shot at the pole once again, but that just ruined our session there. But nonetheless, we're 7th, we got an extra set of reds, so take the positives where we can, but yeah, no, we were better than that, but we just got held up.
That is the positive. From 7th, he will have 2 sets of new softs for the race tomorrow. And career pole number 9, he's already won 3 championships, and you had said coming into this season, one of the things left to do is start qualifying up front consistently. Have you ticked that box off a little bit more now too?
For sure. I mean, ever since I started with CGR, we've got great cars, but I would say we've always struggled qualifying up front, so this year it's been phenomenal. Like the speed we have in the cars, in every single racetrack we show up, it's been amazing. So yeah, it's everything, all the work that everybody at Chip Ganassi Racing is doing, all our partners, so super happy. Tomorrow's going to be a great day for sure.
So I hear there could be a couple of different strategies in play. How much do you like being able to control maybe what strategy the whole race is? Certainly what you want to do, not depending on anyone else.
Yeah, I mean, we could have saved that last set of new soft tires here in the Fast 6 to try and have an advantage tomorrow, but we're like, man, we really think that starting up front, like top 3, it's always going to benefit us more. So we know that there's going to be some cars that save those tires, so they're going to be a big threat for tomorrow. But yeah, happy with our car, happy obviously with our starting position, and cannot wait.
Congratulations. Alex Palou in 4 starts with Chip Ganassi Racing here. His average finish is 2nd, and he's starting on the pole for the 2nd year in a row at Mid-Ohio.
Kyffin Simpson, I think that's a strong case for driver of the day. Career best start, you must be absolutely buzzing.
Yeah, absolutely. It was incredible. All the glory goes to God. It was a tough qualifying, and it was very close, especially in those first couple segments. So just barely slipping through in 6th place in both of them was a little nerve-wracking, and then being P3 in that session, I was very surprised about, but very happily surprised.
And it seems like you've got a new set of the soft red tie for tomorrow. Feeling good about that too?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're the highest ones starting with an extra set of reds, so I think that's pretty good for us. And yeah, I mean, I think we've got a lot of pace. This number 8 Junior Awards Chip Ganassi Racing Honda has been so solid since we rolled out the trucks, so we really haven't changed much. We felt good, and now we can just focus on the race and doing our best there.
Nolan Siegel with his best qualifying effort, he's going to start 4th. You have to be over the moon with that effort.
Yeah, I'm happy. I think, P4 and running the used reds, I think we could have given Christian a run for the front row on new reds, so that would have been fun, but no, really happy to be starting 4th, best IndyCar starting position, and nice to be in the Fast 6 again. We've had a rough few weekends, and things are really turning around. The group's doing a great job. Got some new faces on the number 6 NTT Data Aero McLaren Chevrolet, but it's all working well.
And I was just going to say, you have the addition of Kyle Moyer as your strategist this weekend. How has he been implementing changes to maybe get you into the Fast 6?
Yeah, obviously this is a great start to our relationship. I had never met Kyle until the setup day at our Iowa test on, what was that, Wednesday? Or Tuesday. So
yeah, really happy to have Kyle on board. I think he's a great addition to this team, not just our stand, but the team in general. And then obviously having him on the radio with me and on the stand, and having Scott Harner as well as like kind of oversight. We've got a lot of really, really great experienced people on this stand now. So we've got a great mix of youth and experience with, Kate in her first season as a race engineer. Eric's first weekend as a performance engineer was my first weekend with the team at Laguna. So we've got really smart, young people that are hungry for it, and obviously, some really experienced, proven faces. So very excited about our group for the rest of the year.
Morale is high for Nolan Siegel. Thanks.
So two young drivers making it to the Firestone Fast Six. Christian Lundgaard second, Louis Foster sixth. Let's start with you, Christian. What's the emotion when you qualify second? Really, really good, or we're that close to pole?
Yeah, I think historically in the last few races we've kind of tried to think about the long game. Focus on being on a better strategy from a tires perspective going into the race. I think this weekend we kind of felt like we didn't need to do that. So we knew that we could go for it, and it wasn't quite enough. That 10 car just seems to be too strong.
Is it going to be fun to challenge Palou at the start of the race? Is that the key? Maybe finding a way around, or to really put him in a position he doesn't want to be at the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we had Nolan in the Fast Six, right? He had an incredible qualifying, I think the best for him in IndyCars, so proud of him for that, but that also means we have an extra car up there. I know they have Kyffin as well, so it'll be kind of a two-team battle.
Well done. Second place starting position for Christian Lundgaard, and Louis Foster backs up his first pole 2 weeks later. You make it into the Firestone Fast Six again. What's that kind of do for the entire program?
I'm going to sound grumpy here. I think we could have put it on pole, if I'm honest with you. We matched Palou's time in the Fast 12. We didn't have any new tires because we used an extra set earlier on. The track would have only got better. So I'm bittersweet. For sure, being sixth is awesome. We've got the guys from Drop Light here this weekend again, and they've been a massive support to us. And Ray Hall Racing gave me a great car. Another Fast Six, I'm happy. But I just know that it was there. You know what I mean?
Colton, you've been making improvements all weekend long. Where do you think you stack up come race?
Yeah, we've slowly getting a little bit better. We were 7th in first practice, 6th in next, and 5th in qualifying. I'm happy with that. I think going into qualifying, we were going to be happy to make the Fast Six. Unfortunately, a mistake on the Q3 lap meant that we didn't really have a chance at going for pole, but it would have been nice to try to get up there a little bit more, but overall I'm pretty happy. We made some big overnight changes from Friday to Saturday, and it seemed to work a little bit better. I'm a little bit happier with the car. This is going to be a long race. It's going to be a tough one. So many different strategy options on stops and also tires. This is something that we'll have to look a lot into tonight. But the Cambridge Honda is fast. Happy to say that for another weekend in a row, and hopefully we have a good race tomorrow.
With just how physical tomorrow is going to be, it's going to be hot, it's going to be aggressive. How can you prepare tonight for that?
Really, you should be ready now at this point. If you're wondering about how you're going to finish the race tomorrow physically, then you're screwed. It's really just water at this point, what you eat, and try to get enough sleep. But I feel for some of the guys if they're thinking, how am I going to get through the race tomorrow? I'm confident. PitFit provides a great service for me. They get me fit and ready to go and drive these race cars in any condition, and happy to be ready to do that.
He's ready. Colton Herta starting fifth.